Getting ready to go live with another show. Hope y'all doing good out there. Go Lions. What up, dog? Go Lions. Now we on our way till we break.
Can you believe the Bears won?
Yeah, I know.
Damn, nigga, nobody believed in no niggas.
Man, they all acting. Hey, you see the one that did the Angels in the outfield thing talking about we won? We won. Hey, he couldn't believe it. Got my water on right here.
Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Man, I don't know what's up.
All right.
That's how you do it.
It's been a long fucking day. I'm gonna try to give it some energy. Get geeked up.
Hey, it's one thing talking about Bears. You acting like one right now.
Nigga, that's a dog. Are Bears really bigger dog? Never mind, we ain't even gonna do that.
I don't even know, man. Everything is a replica of something.
Check some of the sounds. Hey y'all, we gonna set it up to where y'all can hear these sounds on this keypad we be pressing, but right now we don't got to set up like that. We just don't.
We for sure don't.
It'll be on the episodes. If you ever go watch a full episode, we got all our sounds.
And we got some funny ass sounds up in here, especially that one. Go get a job, man. You better not change that one.
Oh, that's coming out.
No, pause.
Hey, this a weekly show.
Pause.
Shit could be bullshit out of my face, bitch.
I would never change that one.
Hey, man, come on, bro.
I would never change.
That's growth. Growth is change. Because I said it. See, I like that one, but it kind of is like too slow though. Remember, I might just chop it. Remember what I said. That's it.
About ready.
Yeah. Those is already rolling. Lights on. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Camera's not plugged up. Oh, that's what it is.
Now it's time to action. Let me grab. Hold on, real quick. Where my line? Here we go. Hey, that's right. A cardboard cut out of the lines right here. That's right. Gotta come in strong. See that?
Come in strong.
That's right.
Do no wrong.
Lines.
This girl in a thong.
What the hell you talking about?
I've been trying to come up with.
What the hell you are? Go Lions, baby. Ready?
Yep. Let's get it.
All right.
Wait, I don't want my logo to be shown. Niggas ain't paying me to wear this shit.
You a wild boy.
All right, I'm about to press it. Ready?
Yeah.
Yo.
We back at it again.
What's up? Salutes.
With our weekly daily shenanigans of the Take Off Podcast. That's right. Hey, y'all know what time it is. Hey, y'all see it right here.
It's bedtime for you little mother.
Hey, y'all see it right here. Hey, go Lions, baby. Hey, we did it against the Vikings.
Go Bears too, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he on, but hey,
no
we got
Bears
for the whole team. I gotta say, hey, they even surprise me even more every game they play. But before we get into that, I'm your boy AdrianAkaAD.
I'm Stubbs.
And you already know what time it is. It's time to take off. It's time to represent.
I'm the host with the most spirit than a ghost.
There you go, bars. Hey.
Bars.
Hey.
The host with the most spirit than a ghost. You in the pot as the roast.
Man, you was doing so damn good.
You in the pot as the roast.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Come on, man.
My bad, man.
Bring it together.
My fault. But hey, you already know it's time to take off. We're getting ready to talk about some topics. A lot of crazy, wild, hilarious stuff been going on in the past couple days.
No crime in the D has been so peaceful out here.
Look, all I gotta say is, first topic.
There's no crime.
We're gonna get to the line. We're gonna get to the lines in a minute, but I gotta know. We breaking in people's houses and stealing urns now.
Shout out to the girl who stole the urn.
Man, what is going on?
I feel like you're justified.
And why is you keep saying that?
I don't know why. It's just you was at a house because when I hear stories, I think about it from people's perspective. She was at a house party. The girl told her, "Hey, move your phone off that mantle because that's next to my father's urn." She was kind of polite. She did it. She moved the phone elsewhere and she kept dancing and stuff. Then the girl and her friends just came through and jumped her. So now it's like, okay, now you're in a position, you got to get your get back. And you got the perfect get back, in my opinion, because it all initially had to do with the urn, and you got that. So you are justified to me in a weird way, and that's why I can't never be a judge.
Well, I told you before, the situation at hand, it sounded like the girl didn't already like her.
Yeah, she probably had that lick in her system.
She probably already didn't like her. I mean, for first things first, because, you know, Even if it wasn't an earned situation, she didn't know. And some people, whether they know or not, they take certain things way too sacred. And it don't matter if she didn't know or not. We just gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Now, I will say this, the girl who did take the urn, she has since been arraigned. And I want to say the judge put out, what's it called when you can't come near somebody?
You put out a restraining order?
They both have restraining orders on each other because they don't want it to continue to get worse. Because clearly what's occurring, this is like the perfect recipe for, oh, I got to go overboard now. So it's like, yo, y'all just stay away from each other. We don't want it to go there.
The problem with that is it got way too personal.
I want to know, did she sell the urn? Because she actually had the urn online trying to sell it for, I want to say, as measly as $50.
Man, who the hell gonna buy that?
I prefer somebody buy the urn versus she just take the urn and like dump the ashes in a disrespectful spot.
Man,
like just imagine when the garbage truck come, she got a video of her just like Hail Marying it into the back of the garbage truck.
At this point, it already matters because she already took something that was already sacred and that the fight was already over.
I don't even think you can DNA test urns. I mean ashes. So what if she do give her ashes back, but it's really just from somebody's barbecue pit?
That's what I'm saying. It don't really matter at this point because she already touched it.
Man,
you saw how she reacted when she put her phone up against it.
Yeah.
Now you touching it, taking it, and not knowing what the hell you really
It's
did
still
with
the
it.
perfect
Oh
get
man.
back, Shout out to you.
Oh man, hey.
In some weird way,
Hey.
shout out to you.
All I gotta say is, it really is cold.
It really is.
Literally, because it's been cold as hell outside. God damn, it's cold. Sheesh.
But yeah, it's the perfect. I don't know. It's in some weird way I want to salute you, and I know that's horrible. But
are you saluting the girl who took the urn?
Who took the urn?
I mean, hey.
And in a weird way, it's like, man, I don't want to be your enemy.
All I gotta say,
I don't even want you as an ex because you getting down like that. Nah.
Hey, that's pettiness at its finest. You can't get no pettier than that. You can't, because you just said, look, we gonna meet up at a certain type of place and throw hands. Well, really, what you're doing is you at my house.
You getting her to leave the spot she trying to, man.
Man, I'm telling you, bruh,
that's the type of enemy you don't want.
Man, that's petty at extreme level.
But now, the worst thing about it,
petty.
The beef to a degree, even though she got jumped, the beef was between two girls. Mm-hmm. Once you took the urn, now the whole family is involved because the whole family, man, that's their father, their uncle, their brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything. Now the whole family.
That's just like going to somebody's grave and knocking it over.
It is.
It's like smashing the grave with a sledgehammer.
That's why you just get the little plot that's already in the ground. They can't do nothing but.
Man, I was gonna say, what if they urinate on it?
They could, but I mean, sometimes you gotta let stuff roll off. Oh yeah, you did that, so Wayne would take care of it.
Hey, in their eyes and everybody else's eyes, you pretty much disrespected the dead. You disrespected the dead, so there's nothing else to do than to have you join them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want that to happen, but what I'm saying is, if you do that to a loved one or a family member,
Detroit, we gotta do better. Every urban city, every city in general, people in general. I'm not even gonna quantize it or minimize it to everybody. Or deduce it even. We gotta all do better as people, as humans, as gods, whatever you want to label yourself. Let's all do better. That's all I gotta say.
No, you saying some real shit, but at the same time, that is if you want to do better.
What Absol say? I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do.
That's only if you're trying to do better. Because you got some people that needs to do better, but they don't care to do better.
Oh, yeah.
Because, we live in that time and place where, people like, hey, forget it.
It be people on the buses with roaches all on their body. Come on, bro. No, I'm good. I enjoy these. They keep me company.
Hey, which is another exact reason why I do not like having everybody over my house.
Can't do it. But what else?
What you mean?
Having everybody over your house. Is this based off something you experienced?
Something I've seen.
Such as what?
Case an example. I have seen this. Well, I have heard of this personally. A friend of mine had some people over his house that he didn't know because a roommate at the time was inviting people over, without telling him. Come to find out, whole apartment full of bed bugs.
Oh yeah.
That's a good example.
Everybody over there.
That's what I'm saying.
I just hope the meow kitty was worth it.
Man, hey, all I know is that can easily happen without you even knowing. And here you are, got to throw out all your shit because, you know what I mean? You don't know what's infested.
Y'all gotta do better.
How y'all feel out there? YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Do y'all like having a bunch of people over at your house? I mean, seriously, even just to kick it or just to have a little get together. Do y'all like a lot of people over at your house? Answer me that.
And another question to follow that up for the opposites: how comfortable are you when you're alone? When you're to yourself, playing video games, cooking in your own zone, how comfortable are you when you're alone? Or do you feel uncomfortable when you're alone, and that's why you always got to be in a social setting?
I actually can answer that question for myself.
No.
The more and more I'm by myself, I get a sense of peace. And my sense of peace could be video games, it could be working out, it could be working on a video. I noticed that sense of peace you cannot buy.
Now, that sense of peace, if you're in a relationship, does it get disturbed with just the presence of your spouse?
That really depends on how she is. Because, I'm glad you brought this up because family members of mine who've been married a very, very long time, I've noticed that what she would do to him, she would annoy him with uninteresting questions you can clearly tell that he's not interested in while he's in the middle of doing something. And to add to that, he could be in the middle of doing something. It's not till he start doing something that she want to bombard him with a whole bunch of unnecessary ass questions.
I'll say this, women, y'all do got to learn how to tell stories better. Don't tell better stories. The stories be good because I can piece together the highs and the lows of the story just the way you tell the story. Remember what happened to me? My friend Becky, Kelly thought. I seen
a live one time. It was a gamer. Mm-hmm. You know how gamers be on live. And then I guess he was recording through his phone, and she FaceTimed him.
Why are you on it? Go ahead.
She FaceTimed him and about nothing. Basically, it was one of the questions. Hey babe, guess what I found out? Did you know such and such, such and such, such and such? While he was on live, he was like, all right, babe, basically trying to do his best to rush off the phone without it being a thing. Yeah. And after the whole after she finally got the hit, she said, "You're an idiot. Bye." And hooked the phone.
But also that from their perspective, let's explore it from the woman's perspective. Dang, he always shuns me every time I come to him with something that interests the woman. Mm-hmm. So now, unfortunately, the karma of that is a guy who actually listens to her and takes in acts like he's actually interested in what she got to say. She gonna be like, if I tell my man, I'm gonna tell this guy. She gonna warm up to him, and then the legs gonna open one day. That's just.
That has happened before.
That's the full cycle.
But at the same time, let's say a guy does that, and he end up being put in the friend zone. Because that happens too.
That too. Like when a girl knows she got the official guy she want, every other man, y'all don't stand a chance. Y'all could be on the sideline for 15 years while she getting pregnant and going on trips with her main dude. Man, she not budging. That's why sometimes when you truly touch, what am I trying to say? When you truly have a good foundation of trust with your spouse, man, you could go into a room with all the dudes who got crushes on you. You know your girl is for you and with you, vice versa.
While we on the topic, hey, did you hear about the latest story what happened at this particular restaurant?
I don't know.
So basically, if y'all don't know, this is going viral right now. Basically, what happened was this guy, he was at a restaurant, the server or the waitress, doing her thing. And then he tipped her, that the bill came out to be $30 and some change. Mm-hmm. And tipped her $1,000 saying, and left his number on the back of the receipt saying, call me, this is my number. And then after he tipped her $1,000, she later on texted him saying that I'm not interested in you because I got a boyfriend, but thank you for the $1,000 tip because you helped me and my boyfriend pay our rent for this month.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
It's not necessarily what's wrong with it, but what I'm saying is the fact that he went all out. This is going back to what we're talking about.
Leading with your wallet, man. Cut that shit out. Stop leading with your wallet if you're looking for something genuine. Anytime you lead with your wallet, subconsciously in your own head should be like, oh, you don't want nothing genuine.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. When you go all out.
Yeah, hey.
That could be the same thing as far as listening.
Shout out to old girls. You did the right thing with that tip. I still probably wouldn't even reach out to the nigga, to be honest with you.
But what I'm saying is, see how that backfired? You can go all out with your intention, and all of a sudden you get put in the friend zone.
It happens all the time on OnlyFans. There's dudes who spend thousands of dollars on girls on OnlyFans, and then girls will take all that money and go on a trip with their actual man in real life. But again, sometimes when you're securing your relationship, you got these type of opportunities. I'm cool with my girl going online and showing y'all her body or feet or whatever she show, but I know I'm the only one getting the cat.
But just think about that type of psychology for a minute. You paid somebody $1,000 not for a guarantee, but for opportunity.
But also, to another degree, you got to see the $1,000 from his perspective.
What about
What
it?
if it's easy to come upon? What if he get $5,000 an hour?
That's up to him. But what I'm saying is a situation that what if that's the expectation
Yeah,
from now on? Now you set the bar to another level by doing some dumb shit like that.
But sometimes ladies again,
But you know what? This all go ahead.
No, you good. You're,
But this all correlates with what we were talking about before the cameras came on.
what? We had so many topics.
Well, the correlation is if a woman, listen, everybody out there, y'all listen. If a woman likes you for real, you don't have to do any of that.
Oh,
You don't. You do not have to do it. She will make it known to you that she likes you by putting in the effort.
If she likes you, everything is non-verbal. If you ain't her type, your ass get the hurdles.
Now, in my opinion, I think the ultimate form of like or damn near love is she will pull up on you and help you if you in a bind.
Yeah.
That hey,
Or
you
she'll
cannot
call other niggas to help you. Call her brother and uncles and then yeah.
$1,000 probably can, but generally will not pay for that.
Yeah.
It won't. Now, $1,000 you can pay her to come pick you up, of course. But if she do it just because she care about you and she down for you, you cannot spend money on that.
Have y'all ever had Have y'all ever had a woman offer to take y'all or pay for the date? I've had that happen in my life. And I saw, like, oh, this girl really feeling me. She wanna look out for the date. But unfortunately, the man in me be like, no, I got it right. We can go Dutch. But yeah, that's just let you know at what point or how much they're feeling you and they are choosing and selecting you. If you the one always got to foot the bill and do other stuff, man, bro, you gotta see who you are to them, not just who they are to you. Oh, you're not really rocking with me like that? I'm not the apple of your eye. I'm not the center of the target for you.
Now, I will also say this too. This might stir up a little controversy.
Start it up.
Now, she likes you, but certain times this can also apply to men too. But I'm just sticking it straight toward toward us. Now, sometimes, in some cases, a woman may like you off the fact of how she wants to like you. Like, case in example, we said this, I gave you the good example. Now, let's say you out doing your thing. You could be at the gym. You could be hanging out with your boys. Whatever the hell you're doing, I don't care. You could be at work, whatever. She might blow your phone up or constantly text you, where you at, where you at, where you at. Now, in a man's eyes, that could be looked at as controlling.
Mm-hmm.
But in her eyes, it may not be controlling. It could be the fact that she just care about you. True. But at the same time, that's when y'all have to have a communication talk and be like, look, babe, please don't do that.
But that's also how you said it could be looked at as controlling or insecure or something. That's why when you truly focus on somebody, you always gonna see it for what it truly is.
Yeah.
Like even other people be like, hey, your girl always calling you. She don't trust you.
Yeah,
but
see, that could be looked at
focus
insecure.
on her
Yeah.
like, no, bro, me and her know it ain't even that much.
It ain't even like that, no. But see, if you don't like that, you gotta address the issue. Be like, look, you gotta come on, just chill out. You know what I mean? Have it like that. So, in other words, I hate to use the word train, but you gotta show her how to care. Show her how you know what I mean? Like this, that, and the other. Look here.
Use the word tutelage. You gotta have
whatever tutelage.
Y'all
know what I
under
mean.
each other's tutelage.
Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't act brand new.
To a degree, y'all under each other's tutelage to learn how to treat and be better partners for each other.
You gotta show her how to treat you, and vice versa. And vice versa. Y'all gotta show each other how to treat each other. So that's a good example of what I mean by that. Now, if she or he don't want to listen, then you got to go. You got to go.
Or keep them around for a minute if you're just trying to get a few things out of them, giggity. If you're just trying to get a few giggities out of them, keep them around. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you want to go to that level, then that's different. You can definitely do that.
That's when you got to get the roster. Sometimes you got to know when you need to just have a roster and when you need to take somebody serious.
Now I got a sub question to that. Before you make a woman your girlfriend, do you think y'all gotta be F buddies firsthand?
Go ahead, answer that.
No, I'm asking you.
I want to know.
No, I just asked. Don't do that. I just asked you the question, bruh.
I hear the. Okay, repeat the question. I don't want to answer it.
No, hell no. We gonna put him on the spot. We gotta ask this question.
To put me on.
Do you think y'all have to be F buddies before you make her your girl?
It's like my ears. I got selective hearing. So that whole question, I didn't hear it.
He clearly capping right now because he heard exactly what the hell I said. Do you think y'all gotta be F buddies before you make her your girl?
You don't gotta. I just don't like that
phrase. How would you word it?
she just stands out. Because again, I'm a roster type of guy. I keep a roster of
Okay,
girls.
but
But then once I get a new girl, I'll be like, dang, I would. She just like say if I make plans with a girl at 8:00, but this one hit me up, then I cancel everything for her. Then when another one hit me up, I'm canceling for her.
Okay, let me clarify my question.
So she just stands out.
Do you believe that y'all need to be friends with benefits before you make her your girl?
No, but I just feel like whatever you got to do, just be genuine. Like friends with benefits kind of is more genuine than date the pressure of a date. Fellas also learn that stop using the word date and say, hey, I want to take you out on a date. Just invite women out. Like, man, it's a hangout. We just chilling. Like, once you call it a date, for some reason, that's like invisible pressure added to the situation or the moment. Just like, yo, pull up. Let's go catch a movie. Don't even if the girl says it's a date, figure out some way to spin it. Man, no, we just going to a movie together. Chill. It ain't that.
My brother, I'm trying to fix his donation button. I really don't know how to do it on my YouTube. Bear with me. I will promise you, I will try to figure out what to do to get that fixed. Like I said, hey, I don't know if y'all, not to cut you off, I don't know if y'all heard it out here, but we're trying to work on getting the live caster. So we don't have to, go through on several different type of platforms to go live. We're working on that. Be patient with us. We're going to get all this set up soon. Anyway, what you say?
I forgot what I said.
I got Carolyn Ray said, that's
so Raven.
That's cause she's cheating and wants to know where you are. Okay. No, that's regarding what
No, but
no, that
I know what you're talking about.
No, that was regarding the last topic.
No, I know it's the last topic,
Okay.
but I want to address that with that woman. It's also because she may care about you. I'm just saying, it's several perspectives. We can't always see things from one specific perspective. No, you good. You can leave the camera. As long as she hear me, you good.
No.
Like, because anything can happen in life, and only one narrative is typically created. Once you just step back and always see everything from at least 5 different perspectives, you will rule out, what did she just say? Because she's insecure or some shit?
Insecure because she
That may be. I'm not ruling that out, but I'm saying, but what if she cares?
Well, I would say this. I would definitely piggyback on what you said. Insecurity has a certain type of energy.
Yeah.
You would know, man or woman, you would know if somebody's insecure.
She could just be annoying, or she could be bored, hitting you up at a bad time often.
Could be, but at the same time, that's where the communication come into effect. Now, with men, we know how to keep ourselves occupied.
Yeah.
With different type. We got, whatever you went to.
See, I just hate to generalize and gender stuff.
That's why I didn't
get
those
with
out.
Men. No, you just said with men, we like to. I'm not good. Women know how to. There are several women who know how to stay occupied and find something to do, have hobbies. But then you got a lot of these women out here, other than putting on makeup and buying shit. Like you ask a girl what her hobby is, she say shopping. Okay, I got $40 for you, bitch.
I
got $40.
Hey, you basically said what I said, but differently.
We do it a lot. I noticed.
He said, I'm not putting him on blast.
We on different sides of the equator mentally or whatever.
But you're absolutely right. I'm not saying, because it'd be like that. Or it could be the fact that, it's just, she just don't have no hobbies.
Ladies get hobbies, men get hobbies.
Hey, dude, if not, develop some friends because, sometimes you can't just run to your spouse all the time for certain type of things. It's important to have friends. It's important to have girlfriends for girls, male friends for guys. That's why we got the barbershop. That's why we got, certain gentlemen quarters.
Podcasts even.
Podcasts.
We always go on a podcast for therapy. Is that true? Let's talk about that. Is podcast therapeutic?
I believe so.
Is that a good thing though?
What?
There are women always like, men always want to vent on podcasts because it's therapeutic. I'm saying, is it a healthy though, or is it?
Well, I would say it's important to let certain things out.
Yeah.
And you got to, and that's the flip side of the coin. Not all the time because you don't want the whole world to know your business.
Yeah.
You don't want the whole world to know what you're going through. I mean, I hate to keep bringing him up, but look at Travis Hunter. He let the whole world know what the situation between him and his girl is.
And now we got something to talk about.
Now he mad at it, but you can't get mad at the world for knowing your business. You are a public figure now, my boy. You are going to get people in there to express their opinion.
Travis, now you got to do what I do. Sometimes just throw out fake news and fake stories. Half the stuff I say on here don't be real. Then the other half do be real, and y'all don't believe it. But believe it all. I don't know.
You see what I got to do? You threw me off with that one.
You got to.
But no, I mean, it's just, when it comes to venting, the podcast, it can be a form of therapy. Especially in this society where a lot of people got a lot of pent up anger, pent up emotions, and you got to find a way, an avenue to express it. You got to, because if you don't, then you might go around and do some craziness.
Express yourself.
For real, because, you out here, holding all this bad shit in, then all of a sudden you just right here.
Then you just snap or you implode and want to unalive yourself. I don't like seeing it when when you unalive yourself, that says a lot about what you've been going through. Unless it was accidentally, which I doubt, but most people, I'm talking about people who unalive themselves because of what they've been dealing with mentally or whatever. That hurts me. A lot of stuff don't hurt me or affect me, but I'm really what's the word, empathetic when I hear that somebody unalived themselves, even if I ain't know him or even if I hated them. Dang, but he unalived himself though. Just think of what he was really dealing with. Or even all the times they were mean towards you or me. Man, that was just them lashing out, or probably a weird way of asking for help from what they was really dealing with.
I know this is a touchy subject, but I got to speak on this.
Go for it.
A lot of times, I've never been pushed to that angle, but a lot of times when I notice people who say they want to do it, really don't want to do it. They just want to be heard.
Yeah.
They just really want it.
That's the worst way to get attention.
Yeah, they just really want some attention. They want somebody to understand. That's what I notice about a lot of people who are in that state of mind. You just want somebody to understand where you're coming from and tell them, give them a pat on the back like, look, it's okay. But at the same time, when it comes to being like, you gotta be mentally strong. Everyday life is a fight. All my life I have to fight. So you gotta come up with some type of spiritual strength, mental strengthness, all that type of stuff in order to make it to the next day, because as long as you live, you're gonna realize things are going to get worse before it get better. Hate to say it, but it's true. So if you're not mentally and spiritually strong out here, then you're gonna be a victim every time.
You just do what makes you happy at least once a day for an hour a day. Even if you gotta go on the hub. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm gonna have to take out that button too.
I love that button. Hey, come on, man. That's a hilarious button right there.
I'm taking it out.
I wish y'all can hear what the hell I pressed, because it was hilarious. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Shout out to everybody, man. And also, too, shout out to those Lions out there. Hey, them Lions did their damn thing last night.
That movie Head of State. Remember that movie Head of State? He said, God bless America and no place else. God bless Detroit Lions and no team else.
Hey, you heard the man. Hey, y'all heard the man. Y'all heard, and like I keep saying before, they continue to surprise me. Gibbs messed up my damn parlay, but I'm glad the team won.
Well, yesterday was the first time I've ever did a parlay in a minute. Well, this whole season. And bruh, if I would have hit that parlay,
man,
I would have went right back. Ooh, man, that parlay was going. I'm talking about 4 figures. No, actually, 5 figures.
Bruh, Vegas wasn't about to let that happen. Vegas, hey, all right.
But no, I didn't know parlays was that easy to do and set up, so I can see myself doing it every weekend now. So unfortunately, I got me. I'm a victim now.
That's the problem. That's the problem with that. The problem is you win. The good part is you win.
Yeah.
Because the more you win, the more you want to do it, and the more you lose, you think
even
as
easy as do you want to? Oh, you think this is gonna happen? Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Hey,
and you think this is gonna happen? And how much you willing to put down? This much?
It's too many possibilities.
So if you put down this much and you expect all this, you could get this much money. I'm like, wait, what? Is that easy?
Hey, a couple of dollars, you can win so much damn money,
bro. What?
And here's the issue with that. You can set up multiple parlays.
Yes, bro. I had 4 last night. That's what I'm saying, bro. Even man, bro.
Bro, don't do it. Hey, delete your FanDuel.
So easy.
Delete your MGM bet. Hey, delete it all. You do not need to be on there. Hey, delete it.
I'm gonna do it, bro.
Delete all that stuff. Do not get on it.
I always tell people on this podcast, I don't really watch sports, which is true. Because even in the previous seasons, I'll place a bet, but I don't even watch the game. I just log into my fans duels the next morning. I have a few dollars, my account is at 0. I don't watch football. Just because I bet on it don't mean I gotta watch it. I got other stuff.
I mean, it's true, but at the same time, you want to keep up with your bet. That's what I like. I like sports, but I also like to keep up with my bet. But the problem is, let who you bet on not do what they're supposed to do. You're gonna be mad as hell.
If you watch the game and then you see it in action,
you be like, "Why you not catching that? You could have." You see what I mean?
I see what you're saying, but I'm busy. I'm trying to be successful. I'm trying to focus on real world things. I don't got time to sit
for 2
hours and watch a game.
But you still place the bet.
I'll place the bet, but I'm saying I don't gotta watch it.
You don't have to watch it, but at the same time,
I'm gonna place the bet. I don't gotta watch it.
I'm gonna watch the game. I gotta follow my so-called investment. I gotta see who they. Hey, and let me cuss you out while I'm doing it.
Different strokes for different folks.
I guess you can say that, but at the same time, I'm still gonna watch the game. I'm still gonna be a football sports fan. It is what it is. Also, too, shout out to the Michigan Wolverines out there. I got it. Hey, go blue, go blue.
Shout out to all Michigan teams. Go green, right?
Go blue.
One day I'm gonna catch them slipping.
Go blue.
State, right? Your state.
Go blue.
One day.
Go Wayne State Warriors too. Shout out to Wayne State out there.
Eastern, Western.
Wayne State University.
Okay, one of these days, y'all.
Wayne State University. Yeah, that's the state I'm rooting for. Wayne State.
Okay.
Wait. But for real, man, hey,
I want to talk about the fog. A lot of people have been saying they've been seeing fog, and it's weird fog. Some people alluded to it might be smart dust. A lot of people have been getting sick the next day or shortly after they inhale this fog. My conclusion to the fog is next topic.
Well, what's your problem?
No, that's it. I ain't want
to. I mean, what's the problem, man?
Ain't no problem with it. Hey, sometimes there are theories and stuff really happening to us in experiments. Other times it's nothing. It's just all in our head. Mm-hmm. It's like a mass folly ado or something. Mass delusion.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I think the fogs are coming from the drones. I really do, because
I don't believe that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I saw somebody take a video of one of the drones in New Jersey, and it was spraying some shit in the air. And it looked like the drone was spraying some shit.
And what it was spraying was enough to fog up an entire city.
All I gotta say is it was a lot of whatever the hell that was.
But my only argument to why I don't agree with that, because of 1 or 2 drones or even 1,000 drones wouldn't be enough to bring fog across a whole state or even most cities.
That's the issue. We don't know that. We don't know what the hell that is that's been spread. We don't know. I mean, it's a lot of things that we do not know what's happening that they want to keep on the hush.
That's fair.
You know, you might be right.
I'm just going based off of size.
You might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong there, but what I'm saying is it's a lot of unpredictability going on right now when it comes to things we're not used to seeing.
You know why when I just said I was going based off of size, why I'm kind of changing my mind now? Just imagine getting bit by a spider or a snake. It's not a lot of poison, but little by little, it's going to make its way all the way in through your bloodstream. So if the bite is the drone releasing fog, it could just be a little bit of fog, and somehow after a few days or weeks, it creates a whole fog, dust, or cloud, or, so anybody can be right.
Just like Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
Give me the...
Really, he got bit by the spider.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't understand where you was the correlation.
Yeah, Peter Parker got bit by the spider in Spider-Man. You know how it left him with supernatural abilities.
It don't take a lot for a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to have to revert back to TV off. Shit is getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. We don't know what the hell is happening, especially the closer and closer we get to the so-called inauguration.
I don't know why I thought he was going to say get to the sun. I'm always just trying to predict what people are going to say. I thought just the closer we get to the sun.
That was the wrong button.
Yeah, that's definitely the wrong button.
I was trying to press this one.
Because I said it.
That's you all day. That's you all day.
It is what it is.
My man Stubbs right here. Hey, I want to give a shout out to people who's watching right now. Hey, on the Facebook.
I want to shout y'all out, but
hey, Hey, Rick, what's happening, man? Carolyn Ray, how you doing out there? We got Jalen.
None of y'all.
What up, though?
I hope y'all do like the shorts we be putting up, man. I swear, bro, we put a lot of sweat, tears, and pus into it. No blood, though.
Jonesy, Gabriel, nice to meet y'all. How y'all doing? He absolutely right. We do put a lot of effort into this.
We put effort. Yeah, none of them other words. We put effort into them shorts. I like them all.
I do it, but you know what?
I hate when I have a spelling mistake or something on it and
people are petty, man.
I remember that one I dropped with Terrence Howard a while ago. A dude made a comment.
What did he say?
I can't remember the comment he made. He said, "Why did you include him?" I was like, "Because." And when I started thinking about it, I was like, "Yeah, damn, why did I put him in there?"
You know, I think why you put him in there
What?
because he said something about mathematics.
He did.
That didn't make no sense.
It
Well,
did, but it didn't.
It didn't make sense to most people.
It didn't really. In my mind, when I was making that short, it correlated with that topic. But when I really sat back and thought about it, I was like, wait, it don't really correlate because he was talking about multiplication when this was talking about addition, so it was different.
Hey,
but in my head, in that moment, as I'm making it, it made sense.
Shit happens. What can we say? We only human. And also too, when it comes to these shorts, don't it feel kind of heartbreaking when you put all that work into and it just don't.
And don't get views like that. Yeah.
But hey, that's the ups and downs. Keep going.
But damn, it took me 30 minutes to make that one, and I only got 5 views. Meanwhile, I compare what we do to, I don't know. It's like what we do is kind of art, making these shorts. But when I go and see just a girl just cut her camera on and twerk for 10 seconds and get hella views, that kind of hurt. I'm like, God damn, this bitch didn't do nothing for it. I'm not gonna say she didn't do nothing. It's probably an art in her taking time to learn how to twerk and this and that. But man,
that shows you right there. You just have a girl in the background twerking on to the side while you're doing this damn video.
I ain't about to do that.
I say, but it do be like
it's like art versus smut to a degree. Cause some of y'all ladies really can't perform. I be seeing the twerk. I think I could be a good judge for twerking. Like, cause some girls, I'm like, man, you just shaking your ass. Other girls, I'm like, no, that's art.
All right, what's the difference?
It just is. I gotta watch it.
How so?
I don't know how to explain
you
it.
You don't have no examples?
Like, it's like some girls, I can just see them. I can see 2 separate girls twerking. I'm like, man, F what she doing to the left. That girl on the right that's art.
So do you think it's just more than just her shaking?
It's
her
like
cheeks?
effort. It really comes down to effort. And it's hard to explain because you're clearly gyrating your certain parts of your body. So that in itself is effort. But something about what she does is more art. It's art. Like, nigga, we could go to a museum right now, set this piece of paper in the corner, and niggas gonna be like, damn, that's art. No, nigga, that was actually fell out of my pocket, nigga. So it's hard to explain.
Hey.
I'm saying.
My man Stubbs.
Art, man.
Hey, you heard the man. You heard the man.
It's like, y'all ever got something, I don't know what that word is called, where you got something in your head, you just can't explain it. It could be a thought, a vision, it's something going on in your head, and you just can't verbalize it.
Your way of thinking?
It could be that.
That's
like,
what it sounds like, your way of thinking.
I could understand art. Like, I could see 2 people drawing. One person could scribble some bullshit. Another one literally put their time and effort into something. I look at the scribble thing, be like, oh, that's art. But this shit that this nigga spent the hour on, that shit is trash. You ever seen somebody take time and draw a picture and it's garbage? Then a nigga scribble some shit, be like, man, that's the fucking galaxy.
Something like Basquiat.
Like Basquiat.
Like
Basquiat, perfect. Yeah. Basquiat versus most modern art. You know how this shit just square noses and it just look weird and shit? Like, it's certain things. Well, Basquiat. I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna say what I want to say about Basquiat.
Hey, your art is your heart. And sometimes maybe you need to leave that type of art alone. Do you agree with that?
I agree with that. Basquiat, if there's ever a time machine, I do want to meet you because before I truly judge your art as a person, I just got to sit with you for 5 minutes, ask you a few questions. I'm like, okay, just like I thought.
You know, I got to keep revising this topic. I want to talk about the economy.
That's so broad.
Well, I want to talk about what we talked about. Now, I don't know when y'all going to see this podcast, but we spoke on this a couple podcasts ago with my homeboy Cornell. Shout out to him. We talked about why things are so high. Not only that, we talked about how generations of old. Now, I haven't had this problem, but I have heard of this happen before. Generation of old telling other generation that you're lazy. You don't want to work. This, that, and the other. And one of the examples that we use is, getting into trades.
Mm-hmm.
You remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
Me and him, hey, we tried time and time again to get in these goddamn trades. But
they don't want your black butt,
man,
boy. No, I don't know the reason.
We don't know the reason, but at the same time, when we come to this economy and comparisons of generations, that one generation say you're lazy, but at the same time, how would you know that if you're not out here like a young person trying to survive in this type of climate and economy?
And why do so many people still live with their parents?
And that's another good thing. Why do so many people live with their parents right now?
Are there no good? I'm talking about working people. People with 40-hour jobs still live with their parents. Back in the day, Y'all work 40 hours. Y'all was able to afford wife, kids, car, house, all that.
And could probably go to school.
And go, man, but now it's a different economy. Now, that same money I was making back then ain't the same money now, bruh. So to all of you elders who think we lazy and we need to get on our grind, it is tougher now, bruh. And I never even lived through y'all time. I'm sure y'all had it tough in other ways, such as, what's it called, segregation and other forms. Mm-hmm. We got it tough in a different way. It's a lot financial. You want way more work for way less money. And yeah, we making $20 an hour versus y'all $2 or $3 an hour. Y'all used to make back in the day, but y'all money was honestly worth more for its time than what that 20 or whatever it is worth now. It's not the same, bro.
And even back to that, all the requirements today that you have to get into skilled trades, you didn't have to do that a long time ago.
Yeah, you just go apply. Oh, you want to learn this? Come on, we want to teach you. Now it's like, we know you want to learn, but you got to do this, do that. Bro, trust me, I pass skilled trades tests all the time. I've been trying to get into 2 trades in particular for 6 years. Mind you, I could have had my mechanic's license or my journeyman license by now.
And you know what's so crazy too? Back to, the generational differences. You have that one person from the old generation. Mm-hmm. It was hard back in our day. I said it's not hard now. You don't believe me? Go try to buy a house now.
It's not hard now? Boy, you better get you some Cialis or Viagra or something.
Go try to buy a house. See how much the price is for that same house that you bought today compared to when you bought it. If you want to talk about it's not hard, go look at these gas prices. Go look at how much your grocery bill is. You telling me shit ain't hard? You got to work 2 and 3 jobs to save up probably 3 months of deposit for a damn apartment that you barely can afford. And shit's not hard, huh?
But shout out to all the elders out there that get it and understand our plight.
Yeah, we're not coming down on the elders who do understand, but the ones that don't.
We're not speaking in absolutes.
No, it's just that the fact that you got some people out there who would refuse to see it from other people's point of view. Mm-hmm. You know?
And y'all got to. Just open up your mind.
You know what was a great movie for this?
What?
That movie, Trading Places. Eddie Murphy and...
I love that movie.
Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
I still love when they picked him up and he was like, I got legs.
Man, that's the perfect example for this type of conversation because you had one party who did not know what it was like on the other side of the fence until you really lived it.
Is something below the clouds? What?
Actually, I'll give you another one. Undercover Boss. You ever watch that show?
The TV show? Yeah. That show, man, I don't like the script of it. Hey, let's put them around somebody going through some stuff at the end of the show. We'll bless them with 10 racks and hear them out.
But at
grievances.
But at the same time, what if we had that same concept in real life?
Yeah.
You know? What we had the real CEO of these companies go out there on that line and see if you can do the same job that person been doing for the last 10 years.
Remember the presidents years ago used to allegedly go out to the front line and be fighting with the troops? Or was that all propaganda from modern day time? And back then they wasn't even doing that.
What was this?
You know, all the presidents back in the day, like Roosevelt, he was
out there. Talking about before they became...
Yeah, they was... No. I think Roosevelt was president when he was on the horse fighting. I could be wrong. So, what's that? I don't know. I might be wrong, but anyways, I'm just saying. Damn, you made me forget my thought.
But you were talking about once you have the CEO, the person in the higher position.
To come down and just you do every position, and then
pause.
Yeah, and then periodically, even though you've been the CEO for 5 years, like once every 2 or 3 years, just for a week, just go down and check out the positions, make sure things still good. You got to check in on your product or check in on your palace.
Which is another reason why a lot of these products are tanking because I will leave a certain type of company I spoke about before. It's a vehicle company who will cut out jobs. Sorry about that. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But you got certain type of they will cut out certain type of jobs and combine them into one just so they can save money and lay the other person off.
Yeah.
Make that make sense.
And then the people they do keep, now you got to do the job of 3 or 4 people for the same pay as one person.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing?
Now, here's the thing, too. Now, let's say you've been at that company for a couple of years and you request to get a pay raise or a promotion. You can't hardly do that nowadays because they're going to find a way to get you out of there, replace you with somebody who won't ask no questions, who will do it for less pay, and also for less pay, that would quickly be happy just to have that job. That's the way it is.
Let me also say this about companies, too.
Or replace it with AI.
Let me also say this about companies, too. A lot of y'all companies got to understand, some of us consumers are just that, consumers. We know when y'all start messing with y'all products. I remember when the oatmeal cream pies what y'all did with the oatmeal cream pies. First, y'all made them real big. And then like a month later, y'all made them smaller than normal. because they was already a normal size. I made them big. Then after 1 or 2 months, y'all cut back and made them the original size, even smaller. Like nobody noticed it.
Or the bag of chips.
I was just about to say with the chips, you used to be able to get 4 bags for $1. Now you can get 2 for $1. And then on top of that, even the bags got smaller. Y'all put less chips in the bag. All I'm saying is we are consumers. We know when a product is off. We know when the product is off. Wait, this ain't what it, even we know the ingredients. You ever just bite into something you always eat or drink or consume, and then you be like, this is off. Y'all use a different. We are consumers. That's what I'm saying. We know when something. Y'all raised, and on top of that, we need to pass a law. I don't give a fuck about the other cities and states. Here in Detroit, we got to pass a law. Y'all got to start putting prices on all the products, bro. Because I could go into 5 different stores right now around the corner from me. Everyone got a different price for Black and Milds. What? No, it should be one consistent price, right? We gotta pass a law, man. All products need prices on the product.
I would say, no, go ahead.
It's these people in these stores, they penny pinching, but all them pennies add up at the end of the year. They could leave a community at the end of the year with an extra 100,000 off of all these pennies they've been pinching from everybody who walk in, man. If y'all get the F on with all that, bro.
And let me just talk about AI for a minute. Not only what I've been saying lately is not only AI, and particularly is not just going to replace your jobs. They're going to replace you. And what I mean by that is, look how they're slickly doing this shit in your TV shows. They're having AI come in and be the nanny for the household. Or even worse, they come in and try to be a sexual partner, have relations with your spouse. That's a replacement of human beings right there. And what they're doing is they slickly marketing that shit to you so you can go for it. It's already bad enough you got the cell phone and other type of machines doing the job for you. Now they're trying to replace you altogether.
I'm not gonna buy no sexual robot. I'm good with the natural woman.
I'm just saying, or with women, the natural man. Because this is all deployed to replace population control. I'm just saying. Because they don't want to pay you. They don't want to give you an equal chance to really fulfill what you may call the American dream. Because they don't need you anymore. They're trying to find a way what to do with you next. And what they really want to do with you is something that you don't want to be done. Do they need another you? Do they need another me? No. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to outsource human beings to the machine. Y'all seen our robot?
And let me say this about the American dream. If you're woke, you won't see it. That's it.
Well, I'll say the famous saying, they call it the American dream because you got to be asleep to believe it.
Okay, I felt like I originated what I just said, but I guess it did come somewhere else.
That's all I'm going to say on that. But you ready to pull some questions?
Let's pull some questions, y'all.
All right.
We ain't trying to stay here with y'all all day.
Well, I kind of like y'all.
He does. He's a people person.
You are too, like talking. But anyway. Questions.
Shout out to Mr. Matthews. Had a good convo with you earlier.
Yeah, Brother Matthews.
Let's do 2 each, if you don't mind.
All right. Yeah.
We pulling questions. Any suggestions? Give us questions.
By the way, y'all out there watching us on the live stream, let us know what type of questions you want to put in the fishbowl. We'll pull it on the following shows.
At some point in time. You got anything over there? Is they saying something over there? Or we good?
Oh, we got Cornell watching. What up, though, Cornell? Shout out to you. See who's on his YouTube.
Cornell, the one that was just on?
Yeah, that Cornell.
Shout out, bro.
Jonesy, what's up with you?
I'm almost done editing that. Yeah. I don't know if they want it out right now, but.
Yeah, it's almost done. The cake is in the oven.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I go first?
Go for it.
How vulnerable should you be towards your spouse? Didn't we just go through this?
No, did we?
I don't remember, but anyway, how vulnerable?
I think we did.
I think we touched on this topic, but we didn't.
No, yeah, we touched on it, but we never, yeah.
So how vulnerable should you be?
I don't even feel like answering that today, but
just one word answer.
No, I gotta go in depth. How vulnerable? I feel like it depends on your spouse, because if you got one of them spouses who every time y'all argue, they gonna throw stuff back in your face. That's why you said when you was 5 years old, your daddy, then don't be vulnerable at all. But it all comes down to your spouse. But at the end of the day, if your spouse is truly supposed to be your partner and your best friend, you got to tell them everything. So,
but is that being vulnerable?
I feel like, yeah, you got to tell them what you're going through.
I mean, showing feelings and all that.
As far as, okay, maybe not feelings. Damn, well, what did we do?
Oh, wow. What happened?
We didn't even say anything. Okay.
Damn, TikTok tripping right now.
Okay. But not.
Hey, TikTok, hey, just so you know, TikTok is tripping on us very hard right now. We don't know why.
I think it should be very vulnerable, though. Well, no, it depends.
Well, I'm going to say this when it comes to the vulnerability. I agree. There are things you're supposed to, if it's important, yes. But when it comes to certain things, I don't think so at all. I don't think so. Coming from a man's point of view, when it comes to being emotional, unless somebody died in your family that's close to you, you got to be stoic. That's what I think. Now, there's certain cases that you can be. I'm not saying that. But your woman still wants that rock.
I will say this: do be vulnerable to your spouse, but certain things you do got to keep to yourself. You can't express your fears towards your spouse if you have any your doubts, your frustrations. There's certain things you can't go into when it comes to your spouse. You can't be vulnerable in certain regards.
Yep, I agree. What about yours? Your question.
Oh, I didn't even open up. You know, I don't like to open to the moment.
Pause.
To get true reaction. Is that pause for real? Are you able to let go of past hurt? Yes.
I can.
That's called growth. Royce59 said it best. I think I quoted it before. Royce59 said, I never lost. Just a record of wins and lessons.
That's a very good way of putting it.
If you look at something as a lesson, it's that. If you look at it as a loss, it's a loss. So don't look at anything as a loss. To all past hurts, hey, that scar healed, that wound healed. Or even if it did still leave a scar, it don't hurt no more. It's just something to look at now.
My granddad got this saying, I refuse to let anything or anybody live in my head rent free.
He is the originator of that too, y'all.
Hey, you got to let go to keep going. So the next question, what do I have? Do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I believe in all that. But I believe in twin flames, soulmates, soul ties.
What are twin flames?
Man, I know what it is, but I was just talking about it earlier.
I put you on the spot?
No. It's just what you said earlier, or what I said earlier when you're thinking about something, but you can't describe it in the moment. But twin flames are y'all like made for each other. No, because it's like a soulmate, but it's different. I can't remember what the defining factor is, but I think it's different types of love. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to express is this girl is my soulmate, but that don't mean once I stop, me and her don't make it, I can't find my twin flame. Once my twin flame don't make it, my one true love, once we don't make it, I can't find my opposite, because the opposites attract. Oh, me and the opposite didn't work out. I can't find, it's just, I don't think it's really just the one. That's me though. But maybe it's because I've been in love. I no longer have love for that person. So now I'm just supposed to be out here?
No, what if that person was your soulmate in the beginning and she's not no more?
That's what I'm saying. So now what, I'm just going to be out here, or are there other forms of love now? Because I'm mature. I'm no longer that version of me. Puppy love even. Oh, that was my first love, my puppy love, but that we ain't puppies no more. Now we're here. And once we have this 20-year-old love, okay, now we're there for it's various loves.
It's going to be hard to find a person not to change when they hit a certain age.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying not evolving, but change as far as, like...
growing and not remaining stagnant.
Or even in certain cases, that person be manipulated by society to not like you anymore.
Oh, man.
That's
about somebody right now, no?
Man, hey, that's a very interesting topic right there. Society can influence your
relationship.
It can. Look at social media. Every day you see a post, you see a podcast, or you see some type of hatred toward the other gender. And all of a sudden you bring that shit home, or you bring that shit to your person that you're involved with, and you start looking at them with the same type of eyes. That's manipulation right there. So you can't let society just manipulate the way your relationship is. If you got a problem with that person, address it behind closed doors. Don't run to social media and tell everybody. That's a quick way to end this shit. Don't do that.
Keep it behind closed. Why are you outing me? I love you and you outed me. That let me know you keep hearing all these other people with their grievances about their spouse, and you just want to fit in. Fear of missing out. I think it's called FOMO. I want to have a story too, and then the girls are going to talk about me. I'll be the center of attention for 5 minutes. But now look at you. You done sacrificed 3 months relationship or however long you've been with somebody for 5 minutes of attention of girls who really don't care about you and don't want to be your friend in real life.
Which is so crazy because if you can't change your friends, then change your friends. You can't.
It's a YouTube channel. Check it out. It's called The Wall. There's several other YouTube channels, but I like The Wall because it shows the gradual decline of most women who leave their spouses. Most of them will start off, hey, I'm married, but I don't really like my spouse. Next, oh, we're going through a divorce, and it's like a little happiness.
Like
and then after that, they immediately,
Like Tia Mowry.
Then immediately, dang, I regret my decision. Dang, I want him back. Dang, he got a new girl. Because y'all don't understand. Us men, when our mind is made up about you, it's about you. Whether it's, I'm about to make her my wife. Or it could be the opposite. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. Yeah, so. And shout out to all the women who are able to hold accountability. Shout out to all of y'all. It's tangible. You can touch it. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Shout out to y'all.
That's how you sound right now.
Hey, I could. Shout out to y'all, man. Most
y'all,
girls, you throw it at them and the football turn into a ghost. It just go right through their hands. But the ones who can actually, they can pick it up. Wow, what is this? What am I holding? This is a water bottle? No, that's accountability.
Boom!
You're able to grasp it? What?
Hey, then all of a sudden it turned into a grenade.
So shout out to y'all, because that's why it's hard for me to really relate to a lot of modern day men, because I haven't had nowhere near the experiences y'all had with women. Y'all be like, my baby mama this or this girl did that. I can't relate. I've had such great experiences. It just didn't pan out. Shout out to all the people, the women. I ain't gonna say people. Y'all gonna generalize it on some gay shit. Shout out to all the women in my past. I wish y'all success. And you all were very able to do this. Oh yeah, I can hold it. So again, I don't hang around people. When it's over, it's over. Why are we still around each other?
Hey.
I still need some ass, or
That's usually what it is, right?
That's usually what most people do.
What
But you're stalling that person for, because well, let's go.
You got your question?
I got one more question
here. It's so cold and deep.
Not really.
Forget what he talking about. It is freezing.
Yeah, it is cold.
Cold in the D.
Have you ever walked in on someone in the act? Act of
Hey,
but we know what it is.
Yes. I'm laughing because.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
No, I'm laughing because we just not talk someone about that.
On the last episode, I think.
No. You said you had a friend who. He all right. He got a friend that shall remain nameless. He's like a ninja. Very hard to hear him walk in.
Oh.
That. I'm not gonna go as far unless you want to tell it.
I'm not telling that. Nope.
All right. That likes to walk in. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Why did you bring that up?
Because it's funny as hell.
Why did you bring that up, dog?
Hey, because it's funny as hell.
I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not telling that. But
hey.
No, yes, I've walked in on somebody in the act before, but
we got a
story.
story.
I do the respectful thing. As soon as I walk in, I walk out. It ain't I don't even really take my time and just stare and look for me. I'm like, whoa, then I'm right back out.
Yeah, I think that happened to everybody.
It happened to everybody.
It happened to me too.
I think if you're a perv, you're gonna look for a minute. You might even just pretend you're scratching your thigh. All right, you really a creep if you make a comment. Y'all good? Y'all need help? Nigga, what?
He walked in at the wrong time.
But yes.
Hey, which by the way, in the movies, the X-rated movies, as y'all know, they like to make a scene about that. So they walk in. Y'all use your imagination, but they do.
Yes, I think I've done it more than probably about 2, at least 7 times minimum in my life.
What the hell are you at? The damn.
No, it's just growing up, just life. I just walk. It's not intentional. I never know what y'all in the room doing. Why don't y'all lock the fucking doors, man? Put locks on doors.
Maybe because they expect your creepy ass to walk in.
No, I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I have walked in on people doing it. I'm just saying.
I still remember that time I was at Burlington Coat Factory in Dearborn. I went to go try on some outfits, and I kept thinking the next thing over, what the heck is that noise?
So they back there.
Man, I remember one time at Family Dollar. Family Dollar, bruh. And it's like, bruh,
And it was in the back.
You know those circular things where the clothes be at?
Yeah.
It was a girl
It was
a girl down there topping a dude off. I was like, that dude is like standing hella close to the rack. And then I looked and I seen, I was like, oh. And I felt bad, you know, it wasn't my intention because you could tell he was low. He just looked back and did a hit. I'm like, what the?
Hey, what if you go?
So it's not intentional.
You know, a creepy dad would say, I'm gonna tell everybody if I'm not next.
No, yeah. I remember a cop did that a few years ago at Palmer Park. He caught a couple going at it, and he told them to keep going. And he watched it, and a couple reported them. They kept going, I guess, to get out the ticket or whatever would have happened. But
you know, it's so crazy. I heard cops, if they catch you, they like to embarrass people who get caught up like that.
How?
Just like what you just said.
Yeah.
That, or they sometimes have them get out the car, or get out the car, them naked.
I'd rather that, but you
just
can't join
outside.
in. Like I don't. Remember that movie Crash?
Oh yeah, when he
groped his girl.
Everybody know.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
Everybody know that saying.
You don't do that.
That's wild, bro. Just to think, whew, man. But you know, that's why
I wonder what the people think who don't stop. Mama, close the door, mama. There's some people who don't stop. We're talking about now the people who get caught.
But let me just ask you this: if you were public, like, would you do the same thing, keep going even if people are watching?
Man, it depends. Am I on? I'm a different person when I'm a tourist.
So you'll keep going.
I'm a tourist. Y'all don't know me. I'm never going to see y'all again. I'm never going to see y'all again.
Hey, look at them. They up there doing it.
I'll go to a new beach overseas. Here in Detroit, no. I might see somebody I know.
So I'm just saying, like, if you overseas and the crowd just start coming in, hey, they up there.
That's how you know people who go on vacations a lot, or who once you develop a different personality. Oh, I'm out of my city. You just develop different personality. It's not intentional. Some people do it at work. Like some people are very soft and kind.